I have this unfinished piece of wood. Mine measures 23.5 by 8 inches. Yours does not have to be this exact size. And I'm going to start by painting it with some Antique Villa Wise Owl chalk synthesis paint. And I gave this one really good coat. I'm allowed that to fully dry. I have the letters J and Y. I got these from Dollar General. You can find them pretty much at any craft store. And I'm painting them using some of the Wise Owl black. Once my board was dry, I went back and I just gave it a light sanding. The sanding just helps get the paint nice and smooth, takes out any brush marks. And I just want to do this very lightly as I do not want to sand down back to the light wood. And I'm going to remove all of the sanding dust. I'm going to take the Wise Owl Furniture Salve. This is a good top coat, and I'm just going to apply it with my 2-inch palm brush. And I'm focusing on the J and the Y as I painted them black. Sometimes these look better with a top coat. You can also apply it to the board as well. I found these mini ornaments from Walmart. They came 6 in a pack for $1.98, and I love the colors and the pattern of them. And I'm going to remove them from the pack, and I bought a few packs. And I'm removing the string that hangs the ornament from the mini ornament. I'm going to take my tape measure and I'm measuring up from the bottom 1 inch and just putting a little mark, and then measuring from the top 1 inch. I'm going to take the mini ornaments and starting on the bottom left, I'm going to place one at my 1 inch mark. And I'm adhering it with just some hot glue. You can also use the Elmer's wood glue. And I'm just going to adhere them across the board. And I'm just using a straight edge so that I can get them nice and straight. I'm going to make sure the left and right ones are all the way to the edge of the board. And then I'm just going to glue the middle one in between those two. And I'm just using the straight edge to make sure everything is even as well. And then I repeated that same exact thing at the top of my board. These mini ornaments came with an even number of the black background or the white background, so I'm kind of just rotating, making sure that I kind of keep the pattern going throughout the entire project. I really like the stained wood with the black and white, so I'm just creating a little sign using these mini ornaments. So I adhered those to the top. And then I'm going to take 6 more and I'm going to attach these diamonds and I'm gluing them together, again using my hot glue gun. And I'm going to continue to attach the side of the diamond until I create almost like a snowflake shape. And this is what we have so far. I'm going to lay that on my board, and I'm going to put the J and the Y. So now I have the word joy, and the snowflake is the letter O. I'm going to find the center of my board, and once I have everything positioned where I like it, so that it's nice and even, I'm going to attach those with some hot glue. And I also have a second craft that I'm going to show after this sign. It matches, and it's just another idea of how you can use these mini ornaments. So that completes the first sign that says joy, and it's a boho theme. Now my second sign I'm going to paint using the Wise Owl Antique Villa again, and I'm just going to give it one good coat. I have a small popsicle stick that I'm going to cover with my Antique Walnut General Finishes gel stain, and I'm just applying it with a paper towel and rubbing it in, and then you just wipe the excess off with an extra paper towel. I'm going to put that aside, and then I'm going to find the center of my board. So this is 8 inches wide. So I'm going to mark it at the 4-inch mark, and I'm going to take my first diamond and glue it at the top. And then I'm going to take 2 more diamonds and glue that on the bottom left and right side of my first diamond. And as I go down, I'm just going to add an extra diamond. So my next row is going to have 3. And I'm just making sure the flat sides meet with each other. And then my last row is going to have a row of 4 diamonds. And then I'm going to add the popsicle stick at the bottom here. I'm just using my metal shears to cut the one end so that the popsicle stick can lay nicely in there. And then I just have this small mini bow that I'm going to glue at the top. And this is just a very quick second sign. It's in the shape of a Christmas tree. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage as well. Have a great day.